Hey, it's Molly. Today on Frosted, we're gonna be making a raspberry chocolate hazelnut crepe cake. It's beautiful, elegant, and super fun to make. Let's get started by making our crepe batter. It's super easy, right into the blender, then right into the fridge. We're gonna start with 8 eggs. And to our eggs, we're gonna add milk. And before we add anything else, I'm just gonna give this a little whirl in the blender. So to this, we're gonna add some melted butter that's slightly cooled and blend this for about 30 seconds until it's nice and emulsified. Okay, we've got some flour, we've got some sugar, and we've got a little bit of salt. Just give this a little mix and then add it to your wet ingredients. Okay, last step, blend this for 30 seconds on high. And that's it. This goes right into the fridge to rest for about 30 minutes, and while that happens, we'll make our fillings. We're gonna start by blooming some gelatin. Just sprinkle your gelatin over some cold water and just give it a quick stir. And this just needs to stand for about 5 minutes till it looks really gelatinous. While your gelatin is blooming, heat some raspberry jam and melt some white chocolate. What I love about this cake is that you don't have to bake anything. So you don't need an oven, all you need is a little pan and a little time, and you can make something really spectacular and show-stopping. A few minutes later, our gelatin is bloomed. It's one solid mass, and we're gonna put this into our warm raspberry jam and just fold this in. So with gelatin, you wanna always bloom it in something cold and then melt it in something hot. In this case, the jam. The gelatin is gonna make this nice and sturdy and stable so we can use it as a filling and not worry about the cake sliding and slipping. So this looks nice and dissolved. Now we're just gonna add some melted white chocolate. Okay, this is nice and incorporated. I'm gonna set this aside and move on to chocolate. In this bowl, we have some nice chocolate hazelnut spread, and to that we're just adding some more melted chocolate. And because the chocolate hazelnut spread is already quite thick, we won't need any gelatin for this. Okay, great. This is nice and incorporated. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna whip some cream and then divide it among both of our fillings to create some really nice, light, airy mousses. So in this bowl, I have some chilled heavy cream, and to it I'm adding some confectioner's sugar. And I'm just gonna whisk this until it's nice and thick. All right, so now our cream is nice and stiff, and we're gonna divide it between the two fillings. And you're just gonna lightly fold this in. You wanna lift from the bottom and then flip it over the top. Okay, this looks beautiful. Now let's do our raspberry. So same thing here, just fold by lifting under to over. Try to preserve as much of this volume as you can. I love the combination of raspberries and chocolate, and the hazelnut component just adds an extra layer of flavor, and it's such a nice, beautiful balance of flavors in this cake. So now we have both of our fillings made. We're gonna get these in the fridge and let them firm up until they're thick but still spreadable, and then we're gonna make our crepes. Start with a little bit of butter in an 8-inch pan. Get it nice and hot. Always good to use a ladle or something uniform to measure so that all of them are exactly the same. So when you get it nice and hot, you can see a little bit of smoke coming from the pan. Pour it right into the middle and swirl it around. Then just let it sit for a couple minutes, flip it over, a few minutes more, and we're done. I grew up spending my summers in France, and making crepes is one of the first things I learned how to do. I used to take a step stool and stand over the stove with my mom, and I learned how to flip a crepe, and I think it was probably my greatest culinary feat. Crepes are so versatile. You can fill them with anything, sweet, savory. You can make them in advance, keep them in your fridge or your freezer, and then just pull them out as need be. A good sign that you're ready to flip is when it starts to get golden around the edges. Take a small offset, kind of pull your way around, and just flip it over, just like that. So beautiful. So this is our last one. We've got about 30 crepes here, and we're just gonna set these aside to cool while we get ready to assemble our cake. Start with your raspberry mousse, and we're gonna be using a nice 1/3 of a cup. And then you're just gonna spread this all the way to the very edge, leaving just about 1/4 of an inch of a border. You want the fillings to be very thin so that they don't slide around. Beautiful, next layer. Okay, now we're gonna do the chocolate. And you're just gonna alternate these fillings until you reach the very top. Okay, we've made it all the way to the top. Here's our last layer. We're finishing up with some nice, beautiful chocolate. And as you can see, it really didn't take that long. All right, last one. Okay, so there you have it. We have to get this in the fridge, let it sit overnight preferably, but 8 hours would be just enough time. And then when it comes out, I'll show you how to finish it. We're gonna just zhuzh it up with a few final touches. So we've got some nice powdered sugar here. We're just gonna do a nice little sprinkling. And then we're just gonna top this with a few beautiful raspberries. Make sure your raspberries are nice and dry so that they don't melt in the powdered sugar. Believe me, it won't last long before people gobble this thing up. All right, there you have it, a beautiful show-stopping crepe cake filled with raspberry, chocolate, hazelnut, and delicious 30-layer crepe cake. No.